is aware that the cost of milk production is high compared to other countries in the region. This is attributed mainly to the high cost of feeding and inefficiencies at the farm level. My ministry with other stakeholders are in discussions aimed at availing quality seeds at competitive prices. We will also continue to petition the National Treasury to look into the issue of tax regimes and other incentives which will help reduce the cost of production and processing and thus make the sector more viable. Indeed, once the regulations are gazetted, and I'm expecting them to be gazetted, I was expecting them to be gazetted today. There was some delay. They could be gazetted tomorrow or at least before the end of the week. It means now that those interventions that we are talking about, including setting up of minimum prices, will be anchored in law so that we don't have to rely only on persuasion and nudging processors and cooperatives to give a price. It will be through proper study that will be done every 6 months to advise us on pricing. And we will be gazetting those prices every 6 months so that farmers and any other people who want to invest in this sector can invest knowing that they will be earning a particular threshold that gives them the confidence to invest long term in this very, very important sector. My ministry, with actually guidance from the President, intervened in the stabilization of farm gate prices by directing producer groups and aggregators of milk to deduct not more than 5.4 per litre from the payout price. The government also directed that new KCC give a minimum payout price of Kenya shillings 33 to cushion farmers from low prices. I want to warn unscrupulous traders who are illegally importing dairy products through the porous border points of Lundua, Kacheliba, and Ororo, and others who are trading with illegal imports in Mombasa and Eastleigh, among others, to desist from such illegal activities. And warn them that we are catching up with them. Some of them have already been charged in court, and I ask the board to collaborate with the other agencies, especially the Ministry of Interior, to deal with this menace firmly, because we cannot continue endangering the health and safety of our citizens by allowing imports that are not regulated, that do not meet standards, and that have not been tested. You want to import, there is a way of importing, there is a process. The board checks quality to ensure that what you are bringing to the country is safe for the consumers, does not endanger the consumer. Now, if you are importing things through certain places, how can we be sure where they are coming from? How can we even be sure it's what is contained in those products? National Dairy Laboratory, we are launching here today, will enhance the board's capacity to conduct quality surveillance for enhanced quality and safety compliance. With the operationalization of the laboratory, the government's Big Four agenda will be achieved through enhanced quality food and nutritional security, increased manufacturing through processing, value addition, traceability, product diversification, and market penetration.
Bwana CS, during this period of Corona, we have recorded a 22% increase of youth and women joining the dairy value chain. In fact, that's why you can see the products have maintained good prices during this session.
the results have not been very conclusive. Areas like aflatoxin, antibiotic residues, and other concerns in the dairy sector that affect the quality and the safety of milk and milk products. It is from this, among other reasons, that the board proposed and requested the support from the ministry for the construction and equipping of this lab. This lab will enhance compliance of the dairy standards, increase consumer safety, confidence, and even facilitate trade both locally and internationally. Through this lab, the board will promote product development and diversification. We know that at the moment we have limited products in the market, but through this we'll be able to develop more products that are more diversified for our consumers.